Weird American laws.
Imagine waking up one morning and realizing something terrifying. Not that you're late for work, not that you forgot your phone charger, but that you're not allowed to die. Not morally discouraged, not please try to stay alive. Welcome to a town where death itself breaks the law. And yes, this is real. This sounds like the plot of a dystopian movie or a dark comedy, but it's not fiction, it's not satire, and it's not a metaphor. There are towns in the United States where dying is technically illegal. No fine, no jail sentence, just a very uncomfortable legal paradox. So how did America get here? Let's rewind. Our story begins in a quiet, peaceful town. No crime waves, no apocalyptic events, just sunshine, streets, and city hall meetings that probably lasted way too long. The town is Longyearbyen. Actually, no, that's Norway. But the idea is similar. In the US, several towns, most famously Bar Harbor, Maine, and certain historic municipalities, passed laws stating that death is not allowed within city limits. Why? Not because they believed they could defeat death, but because death caused, well, paperwork. Lots of paperwork.
Subscribe and drop a like.
Here's the real issue. Some towns are small, very small. They ran out of space for cemeteries. No land, no room, no place to bury anyone. And relocating cemeteries is expensive, emotional, and politically dangerous. So instead of expanding graveyards or building new ones, someone had an idea. A terrible, beautiful idea. What if we just make it illegal to die here? Not a joke. If no one is allowed to die in town, then technically no one needs to be buried there. Problem solved. Legally. Now imagine the city council meeting. Someone clears their throat. All right, everyone, we have a proposal. People expect taxes, zoning laws, parking issues. Instead they hear, we ban death. Silence. Then someone says, define ban. And just like that, it becomes official. A line in the legal code, a sentence no one expects to read. It is unlawful to die within town limits. Congratulations, you now live somewhere death has rules. Here's the part everyone asks. What if someone actually dies? Do police show up? Do they issue a citation? Do they rest the body? No, of course not. These laws are symbolic. If someone is seriously ill or near death, they're usually moved outside city limits to hospitals in nearby towns. Not to cheat death, just to avoid violating a very awkward law. No one gets punished, no one gets fined, but legally speaking, that death should not have happened there. So why not remove it? Great question, because removing laws is hard. It requires votes, paperwork, committees, meetings, and no politician wants to be remembered as the person who legalized dying. So the law stays.
Subscribe and drop a like.
Quiet, forgotten, still official. Like a sign no one reads anymore. This is a perfect example of how American laws are sometimes created. Something weird happens once, everyone panics, a law is written. Then the problem disappears, but the law remains. America is excellent at making laws, terrible at deleting them, which means somewhere in the legal system this rule still exists. There's something strangely poetic about this. A town that says, please don't die here, not because life is sacred, but because land is limited. It's dark, it's funny, it's deeply human, and very American. So let me ask you, if you lived in a town where dying was illegal, would you feel safer or just confused? Would it make life feel more valuable or just more absurd? Because in America, freedom is vast, but apparently, even death has boundaries. If you enjoy strange stories like this, laws that shouldn't exist, rules that make no sense, and real history that sounds fake, new weird American laws every week. Short stories, true facts, maximum confusion. Because the laws are real, the stories are real, and somehow they're all